Picture a man walking a tightrope stretched across a bottomless chasm, flames licking at his heels, the wind howling in his ears. Every step is a gamble, every moment a brush with oblivion. Yet he doesn't hesitate. He strides forward, eyes fixed on a horizon only he can see. That man is Elon Musk, visionary, disruptor, and a living paradox who bets everything on the impossible. From Tesla's near collapse to SpaceX's rocket dreams, his life is a high-wire act fueled by an insatiable hunger for risk. But what drives someone to live this dangerously? Is it genius, ambition, or a darker force, an addiction to the thrill of power that could consume him? Today, we're diving deep into Musk's mind, peeling back the layers of his audacious gambles to uncover a truth about all of us, the seductive pull of dominance and the devastating price we pay to chase it. Let's start in 2008, when Tesla was a sinking ship in a stormy sea. The financial crisis had gutted the economy, and Musk's dream of electric cars was mocked as a pipe dream. Tesla was bleeding cash, $80 million in the hole, with no lifeline in sight. Most CEOs would have jumped ship, salvaged their wealth, and moved on. Not Musk. He poured every cent of his personal fortune, over $200 million, from his PayPal days into the company. He worked 120-hour weeks, slept on factory floors, and drove his team to the edge of collapse. His marriage was fraying, his health deteriorating, but he kept pushing. Why? Psychologists point to a trait called sensation-seeking, where certain individuals crave chaos and intensity, not just to achieve goals, but to feel alive. For Musk, the brink of failure wasn't a warning, it was a siren call. Every dollar risked, every sleepless night, fed a deeper need to prove he could defy the odds. But was he saving Tesla? Or was he hooked on the adrenaline of his own survival? Now, shift to SpaceX, where Musk's gambles reached cosmic heights. In the early 2000s, building a private space company was absurd. Rockets were the domain of governments, not startups. Yet Musk poured millions into SpaceX, betting on reusable rockets to slash costs. The first 3 launches of the Falcon 1 rocket ended in fireballs, each explosion costing $30 million and shredding his credibility. By 2008, Musk was nearly broke, his personal life in tatters, and SpaceX was one failure away from bankruptcy. Picture him watching those rockets burn, knowing everything hung on a 4th launch. That launch, in September 2008, succeeded, securing a $1.6 billion NASA contract that saved the company. To the world, it was a triumph of grit. But look closer, and you see power dynamics at play. Musk thrives on being the one who controls the outcome, the one who rewrites the rules. Psychologists call this the dominance motive, a primal drive to bend reality to your will. SpaceX wasn't just about Mars, it was about Musk proving he could conquer the unconquerable, no matter the cost. That cost, though, is written in the wreckage of Musk's personal life. His first wife, Justine Musk, described him as a man possessed, consumed by his ventures while their marriage crumbled. By 2008, as Tesla and SpaceX teetered, they divorced, leaving Musk to raise 5 children amid his chaos. Later relationships with Amber Heard, then Grimes, were stormy, marked by public spats and a sense that Musk was always chasing the next horizon, never fully present. This is where the psychology gets murky. Studies on high-risk personalities show they often trade intimacy for control, prioritizing achievement over connection. Musk's empire, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, the Boring Company, XAI, is a testament to his dominance, but it's also a mirror reflecting what he's lost. The man who dreams of saving humanity seems to struggle with the human connections that anchor most of us. His relentless drive raises a question. Is he running toward a better future, or running from something within himself? Let's widen the lens to Musk's modern empire, where his risk addiction has only grown. Take his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter in 2022, a move that stunned analysts. Twitter was a financial mess, yet Musk dove in, risking his wealth and reputation to reshape a global platform. Or consider Neuralink, his brain-computer interface project, where he's betting billions on unproven technology to merge humans with AI. These aren't calculated business moves, they're acts of defiance, gambles that scream, "I can change the world." Psychologists note that high-stakes risk-takers often exhibit overconfidence bias, believing they can outsmart uncertainty. Musk's bets reflect this, but they also reveal a deeper truth about human nature. We're wired to seek power, to climb hierarchies, even when the fall could destroy us. Musk's story echoes history's titans. Think of Napoleon, who conquered empires only to overreach, or Icarus, who flew too close to the sun. The thrill of dominance is intoxicating, but it's a flame that burns both ways. Now pause and consider the paradox of Musk's life. He's built machines to save the planet, rockets to colonize stars, and AI to expand our minds. Yet he's also a man who seems to live in isolation, estranged from the very humanity he claims to serve. His public persona is a mix of bravado and vulnerability. He'll tweet memes one day, then confess to exhaustion or loneliness the next. This duality points to a psychological tension called narcissistic vulnerability. High achievers like Musk often mask deep insecurities with grand gestures, seeking validation through control. Every rocket launch, every Tesla milestone is a bid to prove his worth, not just to the world, but to himself. But here's the catch. No victory is ever enough. The cliff he walks never ends, because the hunger for dominance is insatiable. So what does Musk's story tell us about ourselves? We all carry a spark of this drive. The urge to stand out, to control our fate, to leave a mark. Maybe it's not launching rockets or buying platforms, but it's there, in the risks we take for status, the sacrifices we make for ambition, the moments we choose power over peace. Musk's life is a cautionary tale and a mirror, showing us the glory and the peril of chasing dominance. His empire is a marvel, but it's built on a tightrope, and every step risks a fall. As he pushes toward Mars, toward AI, toward a future most can't imagine, he's also wrestling with a question we all face. When does the pursuit of power become a prison? Look at Musk, and you see a man who's changed the world. But at what cost to himself? And what cost are you willing to pay for your own ambitions?